So Roblox is pretty big. If any of you have kids, then you already know that. But Roblox is interesting because it's not a very high graphic content. Like it's video games, stuff you could download, but the graphics are really not that great in comparison to PlayStation 5 and stuff like that. So it's interesting that it caught on. And so now that it caught on, you have all the eyes and attention on them. And, if they don't have any regulations, like Peter said, it's the Wild West. If there's nobody watching and listening to what they're doing, and you have billions of users or millions of users, and everybody, and they're just taking music and playing it, and there's no accountability, you're gonna have issues. And like it says right there, they got sued for $200 million. Now, $200 million for us sounds like a lot. For them, maybe probably not so much. Their valuation is probably like way higher than that, but it's nonetheless, it's the same thing that happened to Twitch and YouTube before it. And, I guess TikTok is probably going to be up in there soon and all that type of stuff. I think the interesting thing is that if you're in your crib and you have 30 people, you have a house party and you play music, you 100% can play that music. No issues. You can play it as many times as you want. It's all good. But as soon as you press record or you film or you put any type of thing like that on it, it's the same 30 people in your crib. Everything's the same. But now all of a sudden, it's like you got Big Brother is watching you. And I think the thing that will happen ultimately in the future with, the virtual worlds and, different Oculuses and all that stuff, people like, creating all these different events, is that Big Brother is going to listen in on that as well. And it's going to hold those people accountable, whether it's a private room or if it's not, whether it's Roblox, Twitch, TikTok, if it's, doesn't even matter, man. I think eventually it's like it'll be in your DMs. If you send an audio file and it'll be in the DMs. I think that the time will come. Well, everything will be tracked, everything will be listened to, and we'll never have anything like this where it's like this new company sued for boom, boom, boom. Like everybody will fall in line. It'll be completely regulated and listened to at all times. Your clothing, you'll still be able to wear your clothing and say what you want on that, but when you start doing this stuff, you already know. When you start talking about, hey, man, I need some new toothpaste, as soon as you open Facebook, as soon as you open your phone, they're giving you toothpaste ads. And that's just what it's going to be. They're going to be listening to your music. They're going to write it down. They're going to say, hey, man, on Tuesday at 2:35 p.m. in your private chat video Zoom call, you played this, and now you owe this person 5 cents. Or we owe them 5 cents, whatever it's going to be. So I think this is just the beginning of what ultimately will be for anybody that or anything that becomes popular. It'll be governed like this. It will have its own government of virtual Big Brother ears and eyes, and everything will be counted. And it just is what it is. So 200 million, but it really feels like the beginning of what's to come.